The family secrets that caused years of tension and conflict are finally coming to the surface. After endless drama and behind-the-scenes manipulation, someone in your family circle has reached their breaking point and decided that honesty is the only way forward. They're ready to reveal everything that's been kept from you. These hidden secrets explain so much about the family dynamics that never made sense to you before. Most significantly, there's a financial bombshell waiting to detonate. A check exists with your name on it that you never knew about. Now, as the truth emerges, this financial windfall is finally making its way to its intended recipient, you. While you've been sleeping, they've been scheming. Those family members who embrace you with one arm while holding a dagger behind their back with the other, they know what's coming for you. They've sensed it, they've feared it, they've tried to prevent it. Every coincidental interruption when you were on the verge of a breakthrough. Every well-meaning suggestion steering you away from your true path. Every loving concern designed to plant seeds of doubt in your fertile mind. These were calculated moves in a generational chess game where you were never meant to discover your true position on the board. You were the sleeping royalty they hoped would never awaken to claim your throne. Your intuition has been screaming this truth, but you silenced it to keep peace. That strange feeling when certain relatives embrace you, that unexplainable tension during family gatherings, that sick sensation when specific names are mentioned. Divine radar systems working perfectly within you, detecting the frequency of betrayal that surrounded you since childhood. Somewhere, locked away in a drawer, buried in a safe deposit box, or hidden in digital records, exists documentation of what rightfully belongs to you. A financial blessing with your name clearly inscribed upon it. This is not metaphorical, this is literal. Whether inheritance, insurance policy, trust fund, settlement, or forgotten account, resources meant for your hands have been diverted, hidden, or manipulated away from you. Some among your bloodline have built their entire lives on foundations that should have supported your rise. They've vacationed on your potential. They've adorned themselves with jewels meant for your crown. They've educated their children with funds earmarked for your development. The universe operates through perfect accounting systems. Every misdirected penny has been recorded, every forged signature noted, every manipulated document flagged in the cosmic ledger. Divine auditors have completed their investigation, and the findings demand immediate restitution. The time approaches when a letter, an email, a phone call, or an unexpected visitor will deliver information that will shatter the carefully constructed narrative you've been fed about your family's financial history. Documents will surface, conscience-stricken confidants will speak out, technology will uncover what manual methods concealed, the money trail will be exposed. Your family's behavior shifted precisely when your energy began to elevate. This was no coincidence. The timing of their increased criticism, their sudden concerns about your mental health, their amplified efforts to distract you with trivial family drama, all perfectly synchronized with your spiritual expansion. Those who mocked your spiritual interests tremble at night, sensing the very forces they denied now gathering around you as protection. Those who labeled you too sensitive now scramble to shield their thoughts, realizing you've developed the ability to read the intentions they worked so diligently to conceal. Their fear manifests as control. Their panic appears as concern. Their desperation disguises itself as love. But energy never lies, and your newly calibrated spiritual senses detect the dissonance between their words and their vibrational truth. They fear your awakening because it represents their unveiling. Your ascension guarantees their exposure. Your enlightenment ensures their accountability. The brighter your light shines, the fewer shadows remain for them to hide their deeds. The universe operates through divine timing, and the cosmic clockwork has been set in motion. A written communication approaches that will validate everything your intuition has been signaling. This revelation arrives as undeniable proof, black ink on white paper, evidence that cannot be dismissed as imagination or misinterpretation. Someone who witnessed the manipulation of your blessing has carried this burden too long. The weight of their silence has become unbearable. Their soul demands release through confession. Their spirit requires peace through disclosure. Their higher self insists on alignment through truth-telling. The information arrives with perfect timing when you possess the spiritual strength to receive it without destruction, the emotional maturity to respond without vengeance, and the strategic wisdom to use it for elevation rather than retaliation. This letter represents more than exposure. It offers liberation. The missing puzzle piece that finally allows you to make sense of fragmented memories, unexplained tensions, mysterious exclusions, and paths seemingly blocked without reason. Those unexplainable obstacles that appeared precisely when success seemed within reach. The relationships that mysteriously dissolved when they began supporting your growth. The opportunities that vanished despite your perfect qualifications. The health challenges that emerged exactly when your gifts began manifesting powerfully, orchestrated interference. Your path has been systematically monitored and methodically sabotaged by those who recognized your potential before you did. The intensity of opposition directly correlates to the magnificence of your destiny. The ferocity of their attacks reveals the splendor of what awaits you. What they intended as your prison became your training ground. What they designed as your limitation transformed into your launching pad. What they envisioned as your destruction evolved into your rebirth. The universal law of reflection cannot be circumvented. Every trap set for you returns to its origin with supernatural precision. This divine boomerang effect explains the inexplicable downfalls, sudden illnesses, unexpected losses, and strange misfortunes befalling those who plotted against your rise. Their schemes collapse at the moment of anticipated success. Their alliances fracture when solidarity seems strongest. Their resources deplete when victory appears certain. Their secrets surface when concealment seems assured. This pattern exceeds coincidence or karma. This is active divine intervention. Cosmic forces have established an energetic fortress around your destiny that reflects harmful intentions back to their senders with mathematical accuracy. Your perceived vulnerability masked an invisible shield of protection that none of their weapons could penetrate. Those who dug pits now find themselves trapped in their own excavations. Those who spread rumors now face credibility crises as truth emerges. Those who diverted your resources now experience mysterious financial reversals. Those who attempted spiritual attacks now suffer the consequences of broken spiritual laws. Family gatherings have always felt like attending a play where everyone knows the script except you. Conversations contained coded references that others understood while you remained confused. Certain topics triggered immediate subject changes. Specific questions created uncomfortable silences. These dynamics weren't imaginary. The missing chapters of your family history contain keys to understanding your unique design and extraordinary capabilities. The unexplained rift between family branches, the relative no one discusses. The property that changed hands under mysterious circumstances. The unexpected name changes. The contradictory stories about how family wealth was lost or gained. The ancestral homeland abandoned without logical explanation. These mysteries connect directly to your current circumstances. The truth about your lineage explains the unusual abilities you've struggled to hide. The actual family history illuminates why certain individuals have worked so diligently to suppress your authenticity. Chosen ones, something in your DNA changed the moment you said no to the system. You became the mutation archons feared for centuries. While the world numbs itself with distraction, you've been waking up, cell by cell, thought by thought, dimension by dimension. Inside the obsidian inner order, we are mapping this evolution together. We are building the real God code, not through dogma, but through ancient breathwork, sacred energy practices, psychic training, and pure cosmic download. The more we connect, the more the old world falls apart. The archons are losing grip because you were never meant to fit into their design. Every week we meet in real time, on live group calls where chosen ones reveal what's happening on the ground and in the higher realms. You will also receive the modern manifestation mechanics, a field manual not for manifesting trinkets, but for reconstructing reality itself. This book is encoded. It only works for those whose DNA has already begun to awaken. If you're feeling the resonance now, that's not coincidence. It's a frequency lock. The order is alive, it's growing, and the real ones are already inside. Click the link in the description below and step into the collective mutation. While earthly systems of justice can be delayed, manipulated, or circumvented, cosmic justice operates with perfect precision and inescapable thoroughness. The universal courtroom has reviewed the evidence concerning your situation. The verdict has been determined. The sentence has been passed. The enforcement has begun. Those who conspired against you already sense the shifting atmosphere. Their sleep is disturbed by dreams they cannot interpret. Their minds are troubled by thoughts they cannot suppress. Their bodies experience symptoms doctors cannot diagnose. Their stability crumbles despite their desperate attempts to maintain control. This justice manifests not through vengeance, but through exposure. The truth they labored to conceal now demands expression through every available channel. The secrets they buried resurface through unexpected sources. The deceptions they crafted unravel through seemingly unrelated events. The cosmic rebalancing has commenced through synchronicities too precise to be coincidental. Unexpected phone calls delivering pertinent information, random encounters with individuals possessing crucial knowledge, misdelivered messages containing revelatory content, technology malfunctions revealing hidden data, deathbed confessions providing missing links. Their increasing desperation manifests as escalating attempts to regain control, more frequent calls checking your whereabouts, sudden generous offers with strings attached, unexpected family gatherings designed to reinforce loyalty structures, renewed efforts to connect you with certain individuals while separating you from others. They sense the shifting atmosphere without understanding its source. They feel their influence over you diminishing without comprehending why. They recognize the approaching revelation without knowing exactly what will be exposed. As your breakthrough approaches, their facade crumbles. The carefully constructed masks worn in your presence develop cracks. The rehearsed responses sound increasingly hollow. The manipulative tactics that once worked flawlessly now fail spectacularly. Their panic confirms your proximity to liberation. Their desperation verifies your approach to revelation. Their intensity validates your advancement toward manifestation. Those who appear most agitated know exactly what awaits you and recognize they cannot prevent its arrival. As the moment of exposure approaches, expect a sudden, seemingly sincere attempt at reconciliation from the primary orchestrators of your suppression. This calculated move represents their final strategy to position themselves between you and your imminent blessing. This approach will appear heartfelt, potentially accompanied by tears, admissions of wrongdoing, claims of changed perspective, or convenient spiritual awakening. They may extend generosity, offer assistance, propose collaboration, or suggest renewed connection. The timing reveals their true motivation. After years or decades of undermining your progress, their newfound desire for closeness coincides perfectly with your approaching vindication. This alignment exceeds coincidence. It demonstrates strategic positioning. Their objective? Proximity grants access. Reconciliation facilitates influence. Forgiveness without accountability enables continued manipulation. Emotional reconnection creates leverage. Renewed trust provides opportunity. They seek not relationship, but strategic positioning, close enough to monitor developments, redirect resources, influence decisions, access information, and potentially intercept your blessing before it reaches your hands. Their desperation drives unprecedented transparency. In attempting to regain your trust, they may inadvertently reveal partial truths, offering smaller confessions to avoid complete exposure, admitting to lesser offenses to conceal greater ones, acknowledging past mistakes to create the illusion of present trustworthiness. Record these interactions. Document these admissions. Note the specific language used. These seemingly insignificant details will gain enormous importance when the full truth emerges. The financial blessing approaching you transcends ordinary prosperity. This represents supernatural restoration, the divine recalibration of resources that were diverted from their intended recipient across generations. This transfer was initiated in the spiritual realm before manifesting in the physical. The wealth returning to you carries ancestral energy, resources designated for specific purpose, earmarked for particular impact, and assigned for strategic influence through your hands. The magnitude explains the extraordinary opposition you've encountered. Common blessings face ordinary obstacles. Generational transfers confront generational resistance. The scale of warfare reveals the scale of the wealth awaiting reassignment. Your unique spiritual frequency acts as the key unlocking this long-standing divine vault. Your vibrational signature must authenticate to access what was reserved specifically for you. This explains the relentless attacks against your spiritual practices, energetic cleansing rituals, and consciousness expansion efforts, the very activities calibrating you to receive what was always yours. Your ability to transmute negative energy into positive force, convert limitation into expansion, and transform opposition into advancement has demonstrated your readiness to steward this transfer responsibly. These were not random challenges, but qualification tests, cosmic assessments determining your preparedness to manage supernatural resources. The transfer approaches completion, documents moving through necessary channels, records being updated, accounts being accessed, assets being liquidated, resources being consolidated, legal requirements being satisfied. The physical manifestation arrives with perfect timing, when you possess both the wisdom to steward it properly and the discernment to protect it effectively. When the revelation breaks, when documents surface, testimonies emerge, evidence appears, and the full scope of manipulation becomes undeniable, you will face the critical decision of how to respond. This response determines whether this revelation becomes merely a family scandal or a genuine launching pad for your divine assignment. Expect immediate family system disruption. Those implicated will activate well-rehearsed defense mechanisms, denial of documented facts, attacks on messengers of truth, claims of misunderstanding, accusations of exaggeration, appeals to family, loyalty, demands for silence, attempts to isolate truth-tellers, and campaigns to discredit evidence. Previously neutral relatives will choose sides. Unexpected allies will emerge from silence, revealing they possessed pieces of this knowledge, but feared speaking alone. Surprising opponents will surface, exposing their complicity through desperate defense of the indefensible. In this chaos lies unprecedented opportunity, not for vengeance, but for realignment. The exposure creates space for authentic repositioning, allowing relationships to reform based on truth rather than manipulation, transparency rather than deception, authenticity rather than performance. Your response must transcend emotion while acknowledging its validity. The pain requires recognition, the betrayal by those entrusted with your well-being, the years of potential diverted through deliberate suppression, the relationships distorted through calculated misrepresentation. Yet your purpose demands elevation above retaliation. The revelation serves not to destroy, but to liberate, freeing you from invisible constraints, releasing you from energetic bindings, disconnecting you from draining attachments, and removing blocks to your divine assignment. This family drama was never random turbulence, but necessary catalyst, the precise mechanism required to activate your supernatural inheritance, connect you with your authentic soul tribe, separate you from limiting entanglements, and position you in alignment with your cosmic purpose. The universal timepiece ticks with perfect precision toward the moment of your vindication. This divine timing operates independently of human schedules, personal preferences, or earthly calendars. It advances according to cosmic orchestration and spiritual readiness. Confirmation signs accelerate around you. Number sequences capturing your attention. Symbolic dreams delivering consistent messages. Random encounters providing crucial information pieces. Overheard conversations containing relevant details. Technological glitches revealing hidden data. The atmosphere in the spiritual realm shifts dramatically concerning your situation. What was once heavily contested now receives unprecedented angelic clearance. What experienced relentless opposition now advances with supernatural assistance. What required exhausting effort now unfolds with divine ease. Prepare your spirit for rapid developments that may challenge your adaptation capabilities. Evidence emerges from unexpected sources. Ally support manifests from unanticipated directions. Resources appear through overlooked channels. Connections form through seemingly random circumstances. Those who doubted your discernment will witness its validation. Those who questioned your spiritual insights will observe their manifestation. Those who mocked your unexplainable knowing will encounter its confirmation. Those who dismissed your warnings will face their fulfillment. This vindication transcends personal satisfaction. It establishes divine credibility, essential for your next assignment. Your voice requires verification before delivering its full message. Your vision demands validation before implementing its complete blueprint. Your authority needs authentication before exercising its total jurisdiction. The exposure of family secrets merely initiates the greater unveiling of your divine purpose. The revelation of hidden resources simply begins the larger activation of your cosmic assignment. The uncovering of generational deception merely commences the broader illumination of your spiritual destiny. What appeared as dysfunctional family dynamics actually represented spiritual warfare targeting your divine design. What seemed like personality conflicts actually manifested as opposing spiritual forces contending for controlling influence. What looked like ordinary family jealousy actually revealed recognition of extraordinary spiritual assignments. This family drama served essential purposes in your development, strengthening your discernment through constant testing, developing your resilience through continuous opposition, refining your intuition through ongoing deception, and establishing your independence through systematic isolation. The intensity of family resistance directly proportioned to the significance of your spiritual assignment. The persistence of family opposition directly correlated to the power of your divine authorization. The complexity of family manipulation directly related to the impact of your cosmic purpose. Those who worked most diligently to suppress you recognized what remained hidden even from you. The generational importance of your spiritual activation, the ancestral significance of your divine appointment, the cosmic implications of your full empowerment. Their opposition unintentionally prepared you for global resistance you'll soon encounter. Their manipulation inadvertently trained you for widespread deception you'll eventually confront. Their tactics unknowingly equipped you for systematic opposition you'll ultimately face. What they intended as destruction, the divine repurposed as preparation. What they designed as limitation, the cosmos converted to qualification. What they implemented as suppression, the spiritual realm transformed into fortification. This family, drama that caused such pain, actually preserved you from premature exposure, protected you from unprepared advancement, and prevented you from unqualified elevation. The divine timing ensured you developed necessary strength before confronting your actual adversaries, established required wisdom before accessing your complete resources, and cultivated essential discernment before stepping into your full authority. The restoration approaching you operates through irrevocable cosmic decree. The forces orchestrating your vindication function beyond human interference. The powers implementing your recompense work outside earthly jurisdiction. This restoration encompasses more than material resources. It includes comprehensive restitution for every dimension affected by the suppression of your authentic expression and divine purpose. The time stolen through unnecessary detours and manufactured obstacles returns multiplied through supernatural acceleration, divine shortcuts, and cosmic efficiency, accomplishing in moments what normally requires months, and achieving in days what typically demands years. The energy drained through constant defense against family-initiated warfare restores multiplied through divine rejuvenation, spiritual revitalization, and supernatural stamina, endowing you with capacity transcending natural limitations and endurance exceeding human expectations. The opportunities diverted through calculated interference and intentional obstruction return multiplied through divine positioning, supernatural promotion, and cosmic elevation, placing you precisely where decades of manipulation attempted to prevent you from reaching. The peace stolen through constant gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and psychological warfare restores multiplied through divine certainty, supernatural confidence, and cosmic assurance, establishing unshakable internal stability independent of external circumstances or others' opinions. This restoration operates with mathematical precision, calculating exact value of what was taken, applying divine interest to the duration of deprivation, and delivering precise compensation through channels hidden from those who would attempt further interference. The cosmic clock reaches critical alignment. The spiritual atmosphere charges with manifestation energy. The universal forces position for maximum impact. The moment approaches. Expect acceleration in all dimensions, faster manifestation of spoken intentions, quicker resolution of long-standing issues, speedier removal of persistent obstacles, and more immediate answers to ongoing questions. Communication channels activating specifically for your revelation, unexpected phone calls delivering crucial information, surprising emails containing vital evidence, unusual social media connections, providing missing links and random encounters supplying key insights, administrative systems aligning for your restoration, paperwork processing with unprecedented efficiency, official channels operating with unusual cooperation, bureaucratic requirements fulfilling through unexpected assistance, and documentation appearing through seemingly coincidental circumstances. The veil between current reality and destined manifestation thins dramatically. What was prophesied approaches fulfillment. What was promised nears delivery. What was envisioned approaches materialization. Those divinely positioned to assist your transition receive simultaneous activation. Individuals previously unknown to each other but connected through your assignment. Specialists possessing precise expertise your situation requires. Authorities holding specific influence your circumstances need. And allies carrying particular resources your advancement demands. The orchestration transcends coincidence. The precision timing, the strategic positioning, the exact sequencing all bear unmistakable marks of divine choreography designed to ensure maximum impact with minimal interference. Your assignment in this critical moment: strategic preparation, emotional stabilization through intentional energy management, mental fortification through careful information consumption, physical readiness through deliberate health optimization, and spiritual alignment through consistent frequency maintenance. The family drama that seemed meaningless suffering now reveals its divine purpose. The essential catalyst triggering your supernatural inheritance activation. The necessary mechanism initiating your divine assignment implementation, and the required process facilitating your cosmic purpose manifestation. What they intended as your imprisonment has become your launching pad. What they designed as your limitation has transformed into your elevation. What they orchestrated as your destruction has converted into your divine revelation. Your time has come.